In a twist that could rival any Hollywood script, Justin Baldoni, actor and director, has slapped the New York Times with a jaw-dropping $250 million defamation lawsuit. The drama involves bombshell allegations from his It Ends with Us co-star, Blake Lively, who claims that Baldoni created a hostile work environment during the film's production. Adding fuel to the fire, Baldoni's lawsuit accuses the Times of cherry-picking evidence to make him look like a Hollywood villain. It's like a courtroom edition of a Netflix binge-worthy series minus the popcorn. Let's break it down. The allegations that sparked the lawsuit. The controversy began with Blake Lively dropping a legal bombshell on December 20th, accusing Baldoni of sexual harassment, invasion of privacy, and fostering a toxic environment on the set of It Ends with Us. According to her claims, Baldoni entered her makeup trailer uninvited while she was breastfeeding or undressing, a scenario that sounds more like a bad sitcom than a movie set. Lively's legal team also alleged that Baldoni retaliated against her complaints by orchestrating a smear campaign. The accusations quickly snowballed, turning the film's romantic drama into a real-life soap opera. Adding to the drama, Lively claimed Baldoni's actions nearly derailed the production. As fans waited eagerly for the Colleen Hoover adaptation, behind the scenes, it appeared the cast was locked in their own chaotic plotline. But Baldoni denies these claims, arguing that the accusations were exaggerated to damage his reputation and advance Lively's narrative. The New York Times article, The Catalyst. A day after Lively's accusations became public, the New York Times published an explosive article titled "We Can Bury Anyone: Inside a Hollywood Smear Machine." The piece featured text messages purportedly exchanged by Baldoni's team, which seemed to suggest a coordinated effort to tarnish Lively's image. One particularly juicy text allegedly read, "He wants to feel like she can be buried," to which another responded, "You know we can bury anyone." Cue the dramatic gasps. Baldoni's legal team argues that these messages were taken out of context and misrepresented as evidence of a smear campaign. In true Hollywood fashion, Baldoni claims the Times was spinning a narrative worthy of a summer blockbuster, conveniently leaving out details that could have exonerated him. If this were a movie, critics might call it journalistic cherry-picking. The untold story. Baldoni's legal defense. A different take. Baldoni's lawsuit flips the script, portraying Lively as the mastermind behind a smear campaign targeting him. He accuses her of weaponizing her celebrity status and fabricating allegations to gain sympathy. Baldoni's team also points to sarcastic texts and omitted emojis as proof that the Times mischaracterized their intent. Apparently, even upside-down smiley faces can become legal evidence welcome to the 21st century. For instance, a text exchange cited in the lawsuit included a comment from Baldoni's publicist, Jennifer Abel, who jokingly wrote, "You really outdid yourself with this piece." The smiley face, absent in the Times version, was allegedly crucial to understanding the sarcastic tone of the message. Who knew emojis could hold such legal weight? If only Shakespeare had them, his plays might have been even more dramatic. Text messages take center stage. Text messages are central to Baldoni's defense. He claims the New York Times selectively published snippets of conversations, leaving out key context. In one exchange, Baldoni expressed concerns about the optics of their actions, writing, "How can we say we are not doing any of this? It looks like we are trying to take her down." These messages, Baldoni argues, demonstrate his intent to avoid conflict rather than escalate it. But Lively's team isn't buying it. They argue that the texts show a calculated effort to retaliate against her complaints. Meanwhile, legal experts are busy deciphering these messages as if they were ancient hieroglyphs, debating whether a sarcastic tone can actually serve as a defense in court. Privacy allegations and counterclaims. One of Lively's more shocking claims is that Baldoni repeatedly entered her trailer uninvited. However, Baldoni's lawsuit offers a different perspective, including a text message where Lively allegedly invited him to discuss their lines while she was pumping breast milk. The message read, "I'm just pumping in my trailer if you want to work out our lines." Baldoni's response: "Copy, eating with crew, and we'll head that way." If this exchange is true, it paints a far less sinister picture than the one presented by Lively's team. Then there's the claim about improvised kissing scenes. Lively accused Baldoni of adding unscripted kisses and discussing his personal life on set. Baldoni counters that these interactions were part of creative discussions to develop their characters. He also alleges that Lively refused to work with the intimacy coordinator, forcing him to navigate these scenes alone. Sounds more like awkward team building than harassment. The control allegations: who's calling the shots? Baldoni also accuses Lively of overstepping her role as an actor and attempting to control various aspects of the production, from wardrobe to editing. According to his lawsuit, Lively dressed herself for scenes, ignoring the advice of the costume designer. One of her outfits reportedly drew criticism from Sony executives, which Baldoni claims he relayed to her. Lively, however, interpreted his comments as inappropriate, later using them to bolster her harassment allegations. The script control accusations are equally dramatic. Baldoni alleges that Lively's husband, Ryan Reynolds, secretly rewrote scenes, despite having no official role in the film. In a red carpet interview, Lively reportedly boasted, "My husband actually wrote it. Nobody knows that but you." This revelation was news to Baldoni, who claims it undermines the integrity of the production. The New York Times response and the legal battle ahead. In response to Baldoni's lawsuit, the New York Times defended its reporting, stating that the article was meticulously researched and based on thousands of documents. They dismissed Baldoni's claims of cherry-picking, arguing that their story was accurate and responsibly reported. Lively's team echoed this sentiment, emphasizing that the lawsuit doesn't invalidate her initial allegations. For Baldoni, the legal stakes are high. To win a defamation case, he must prove that the New York Times knowingly published false information or acted with reckless disregard for the truth. It's a tough standard to meet, but Baldoni's lawsuit may serve another purpose, reclaiming his reputation in the court of public opinion. The PR battle, winning hearts and minds. Even if Baldoni doesn't win in court, his lawsuit has already succeeded in presenting his side of the story. By publishing his own evidence and challenging the narrative, he's giving fans a reason to reconsider the accusations against him. In Hollywood, perception often matters as much as reality, and Baldoni's legal team seems to understand this. The lawsuit also sheds light on the power dynamics and creative conflicts that often plague film productions. From wardrobe battles to script rewrites, the "It Ends With Us" set sounds like it had more drama off-screen than on. Perhaps this saga will inspire a future documentary titled Behind the Scenes: The Real Drama of Hollywood Productions. And that's the latest on this jaw-dropping Hollywood saga. What do you think about Justin Baldoni's bold move to sue the New York Times? Are you Team Baldoni, Team Lively, or just here for the drama and popcorn? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We're dying to know what you think. If you enjoyed diving into this legal roller coaster, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel.